A four-step approach to gaining executive level respect and the ability to be influential in the boardroom. That's today's Leaders Path topic. I hope you find it of value.
Welcome to Leaders Path, a leadership and recruitment blog delivering wide-ranging content that will help you be a great leader. Brought to you by Middleton's Assured Talent, management and leadership recruitment specialists.
So welcome to Leaders Path. So you're an IT leader. Perhaps you've inherited the function that you run, or maybe even you've built it from scratch. Of course, you're driven to bring innovative solutions to the business through technology. But perhaps you've got a journey to go on. Maybe at the moment they see you as a costly and necessary evil rather than the value-adding function that you potentially can be. Today, we're sitting with senior IT leader Nigel Stott. Nigel's developed a four-step approach that he's going to talk through with us, and the focus of that is ultimately achieving that boardroom respect and success for an IT leader. So welcome, Nigel. Thank you very much.
How are you doing?
Hi there. So what I think is worth us doing first of all is just you run through a brief introduction of yourself, your background, what you do, and then we can jump into the valuable advice that you've got.
Yeah, sure, that's fine, Nick. So I've been working in the IT industry for about 20 years now. Majority of that time has been spent in the legal sector, where I've held head of IT and IT director positions at law firms in West Yorkshire. I come from a technical background, but over the last few years I've very much worked towards a strategic position, implementing IT and essentially making sure that IT is aligned with the business.
Excellent. No, that's great. Thank you very much. So do you want to tell us about your four-step approach?
Absolutely. So essentially, this is all around situations where IT leaders may understand what the requirements of the business are. They may be trying to implement technology within the business, but for some reason, they just can't seem to get the approval they need from the board and senior stakeholders to make these things happen. And I spent some time looking at what IT did within businesses to develop an approach and a strategy that helped IT gain the trust and the respect of the business in order to get to a situation where, as a trusted advisor, we could start having more of a say in business decisions and implement technologies that really underpinned what the business was trying to do. And what I'd like you to try and imagine is a pyramid very similar to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from the very bottom of that pyramid, and this is the first step that I would recommend any IT leader take in trying to get that board respect and trust. And I think that first step is all about service delivery. And what do we mean by service delivery? Well, that can mean a few different things. I think one of the main elements of service delivery for any IT team is IT support. So any IT leader will have this. They're walking down the corridor and they're being stopped and asked by a director or a partner of a business about the latest software upgrade or technically what they need to do to upgrade their machine. There's a certain expectation that everybody within the IT department should have a certain level of technical acumen. But when it comes to IT support, I think it's very important that you build a responsive, thorough, empathetic team who ensure that IT support is absolutely top of their agenda. And for me, IT support is more about just taking calls and being reactive. It's about getting out there in the business, doing floor walking, talking to users, finding out what their frustrations are, really engaging with the business to find out what's going on, to make sure that IT is seen as a trusted partner, certainly from the support element at the very beginning. So I think, what the service delivery element does, that very first step on the rung, is it gives you that right to exist. If we can keep the IT systems running, we can keep things maintained, we can keep the lights on, that gives us that very basic right to exist within any business. I think where we go from there then is we go on to project delivery. So, the systems are running, the lights are on, people come in, log into the machines on a day-to-day basis. What the IT team needs to get good at then is being able to deliver projects on time, to budget, with as few problems as possible. This is all about making sure that you've got the right people in place to deliver those projects. So again, understanding what the business is trying to achieve. Now, it might be implementing the latest software upgrade. It might be implementing new infrastructure. But you have to make sure that the right people are informed of what's going on, that things are planned thoroughly, and that there are no unpleasant surprises for the business. If you're saying that you're going to do a software upgrade on a Friday evening and that'll be completed by the Monday evening, make sure that happens. That's the only way you can start to get more trust from the business around that side of things. And essentially what Project Delivery is doing is, because you're adding value to the business, that's giving you a license to thrive. So at the very basic level, I guess we've got the license to exist through service delivery, and Project Delivery, the license to thrive. I think at this stage, what the business starts to do is it starts to see you more as a trusted partner of the business. You're doing well in keeping the lights on. You're doing well in delivering those projects. Now, this is where the real transition piece needs to come in. What you need to do at this stage is put yourself across as somebody who is an innovative thinker, somebody who's got something to contribute. And I think this is where IT leaders have to be a little bit bold sometimes. So if there are business projects underway, if you're in meetings talking about something that isn't necessarily IT related, maybe talking about a new sales and marketing initiative, maybe talking about the latest acquisition or merger, don't be afraid to put your points across. And again, it doesn't have to relate back to technology. Share your ideas. Show people that you are commercially minded. You're not just that techie guy who is, fair enough, good at the IT support, good at delivering projects, but you're very business aware as well. And essentially what you're doing now is you're moving more into a stage where you've got the license to influence. As people see you more as a commercial leader as well as a technology leader, people come to you more and more to seek some of those ideas. And I guess what we're now doing is we get to the stage where you start to partner with the business. And I would say the final step on the rung is transforming that business thinking. You've got the technology credentials. You've shown that you're commercially aware. You've got that trust that you need. This is now where you can start putting forward your ideas for transforming the business through technology, because you've gained trust on the bottom rungs of the ladder. And this is all about creating IT strategies that are aligned with the business, engaging with stakeholders. So, one of the things I used to do is I used to go around and hold departmental meetings, find out where people's frustrations are, find out where they wanted to take their teams, what their goals were, and then talk to them about how IT and technology could underpin what they were doing around that. And take projects out of there and make things happen. Make sure you deliver on those projects as well. So essentially, they're the 4 separate steps to getting to the stage where you start getting that board respect.
Excellent. So can we just recap on the steps? So you had the service delivery at the bottom. That was the right to exist. Project delivery, which was the thrive element.
License to thrive. Yeah.
License to thrive. And then what was the third one?
So contributing to business thinking is essentially giving you the license to influence. So it's showing your colleagues that you're not just that techie guy who's really good at supporting the infrastructure, really good at delivering the project, but you've actually got the commercial brain about you as well. Yeah,
and then the final step.
The license to decide. So this is where you've got the trust of the business, and they're putting you in the position where they trust you just to get on and do the job. This is the stage you get to, and you've achieved this. If you're going to the MD, you're asking for 150k to spend on implementing the latest CRM system or upgrading the manufacturing systems, and you get in the green light, that's when you're doing a good job.
Excellent. That's fantastic, Nigel. I really, really appreciate that advice, and I think a lot of people out there will as well. I think I know of situations where people have been trying to influence and bring their ideas to the table, but then their desktop computers are falling down every day, or their email's not working every day, or the kind of they're not getting a response when they're phoning up with issues, and they're wondering why they're not getting
signals.
They're wondering why they're not getting listened to. No, it makes absolute sense. Excellent. So what we'll do, we'll share just the kind of written overview of that with the video. We'll also share a link to Nigel's LinkedIn website and your own website, whatever communication channels you want to have on there, and for people to feel free to get in touch with you and discuss these things in more detail if they'd like to.
That's great. Thanks, Nick.
Excellent. Thanks, Nigel.
Thanks for watching. For more great content like this, follow us on YouTube.